What's going on, everyone? Good morning or good afternoon or good night, whatever time of day it is. All right, just jumping on here real quick to talk to you guys a little bit or recommend or strongly recommend to anybody who is somewhat interested in becoming a speaker and whether you're interested in becoming a full-time speaker or just interested in developing as a speaker, I strongly recommend that you make the investment and invest in Rennie Curran's Game Changers Professional Speaker course. I believe that's the name, Game Changers Professional Speakers course. Listen to me. You are listening right now. I am someone, and I believe I am uniquely qualified to speak on what is a well put together speaking program, because before COVID, I would be in Toastmasters literally every single week. I work for a company named Positive Coaching Alliance, in which we deliver workshops, all sorts of things. All right. And Rennie's program is something I highly recommend. All right. I recommend it for there are three things that I really took away from the program. Very first thing was he lays out the type of speaker you like, all the different kinds of speakers. All right. Before this course, I didn't know. I just, as you can tell, I have a great voice, great energy, all the things, all the kind of the trimmings that would make me a great speaker, but I didn't know specifically what type of speaker I wanted to be and how I was going to pursue it. I just knew I kept getting people telling me, hey man, as one, you got to be a motivational speaker. You got to be motivational. I was just hearing that, and I didn't really know how to go after it and things like that. And that's what this course is going to teach you, because actually it was one of the first 2 or 3 modules. He lays it out. You can either be a keynote speaker, you could be a workshop host, you could be a teacher, all these kinds of things he laid out. And from that, if you go on my website right now, you'll on makeyourmove.com, you'll see a speakers tab on my website that I did not have before taking his course. The second thing that he did really well with the course was he spoke about getting over your fear of public speaking. Listen, it doesn't matter. I have a podcast of over 100 episodes. I've given speeches, tons. I do workshops and all these kinds of things. I still get nervous whenever I'm getting ready to speak. I still feel that heart beating in your chest and all that kind of stuff. You're never gonna not be nervous before a speech. And one of the things, and Rennie, I apologize if I'm spoiling this for people, but one of the things that he said in his course was that speaking is not for you as a speaker, it's for the audience, and that takes the anxiety away. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I really loved about his course, is he gets into specifically about how to get over your fear of public speaking, because we all have that fear. How to understand, we're going to mess up sometimes. We might have some we might say some so's and ands and things like that. But another stat that he threw out there was people only remember, I think it was 35% of what they hear from a speaker. So you're totally fine. You just got to keep going and keep going and keep going and keep going. All right, so that was the second thing. Now, the third and final thing, there was tons of things. I don't have time to talk to you about all the things I learned from the course, which, by the way, you have lifetime access to the course. So if there's ever anything that you missed or you want to go back on, let's say that there's a huge speaking gig that you got going on, you could always go back to the course, listen to some of the modules and things of that nature. But the final thing, for the sake of this video, the final thing that I took away from it was the book recommendations. Listen, I have his book right here in front of me, Rennie Curran, Free Agent. And another thing you should be doing is you should be doing your research. Make sure you get a copy of that, read the book, read his story, getting a hold of his story and things like that. But he didn't just recommend his book. In fact, I don't even think he mentioned his book that much in the entire course. He was talking about books by John Gordon, Tony Robbins, and one of my favorites actually was The Art of Public Speaking by Dale Carnegie. He recommended, and Outliers by Malcolm Gladwell. Just understanding the importance of putting that quality information in your head and being a lifelong learner. That is the key. That is the key of the course. Like, if you're really accepting, you're really understanding the importance of being a lifelong learner, this is the course for you. I strongly recommend you make the investment, do what you have to do, because it's only going to turn out, it's only going to make you better in some way, shape, form, or fashion. All right, so again, Rennie, I appreciate you, man. I'm looking forward to doing tons of work, and I'm looking forward to really taking what I've learned in the course and applying it to my own life, right? Take care of yourselves. I'll see you guys soon.